Today we're doing MONSTA X Shootout. Woo, yay. Okay, we're gonna be doing the chorus, the first chorus. On the and after the 8, we're gonna throw our left and right hand are actually gonna join and kind of push out. You can have it in a fist at the top left diagonal first, and you can be also looking at your hands as you do it. So it goes 8 and. You can do like a little bit of a twist if you want to before you put it up to the top left. Not all of them do it though. So it goes 7 and 8 and. On that 8 and, you're also gonna do like a step in with your right foot just to give it a prep. On the 1, you're gonna step out with your right foot. The feet go basically like you're gonna step out and into a lunge. Kind of like your weight is kind of in the middle, but you're leaning onto the bent leg on the first beat, and you're gonna turn in the knee and then move your weight back to the middle. So it goes 1, 2, 3. So you do 3 times. And each time you can take your hips and they go around. First, so most of them do like a counterclockwise motion when their right leg's bent. So you go back, side, front. But shoulder does like the opposite way, so it's up to you whichever way your hips move. It's okay. So it goes 8 and 1, 2, 3. Okay. The hands after we pull up here for the 8 and on that 1, we're going to drop our left. Sorry, we're going to drop our right hand, and the left hand becomes like a point. You're pointing to the sun. You're also going to take your head and you're going to look down to the opposite direction, so you're looking kind of like at your foot, okay? So it goes 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. Good. On the 4 and, we're gonna take our left hand. It's gonna do like a drop, and then it's gonna come back up. So we do the same kind of motion on the way up. So we drop on the 4. On the and, we're doing a roll. It's gonna meet our right hand. And we're going to bring both our hands, kind of turn, curl, and then point, or not point, but aim back up at the right top corner, okay? So it goes, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Good. And the same 4 and, you just take a little bit of a step in. They don't go all the way in, but they don't lift up, they just kind of like slide in to have yourself be able to reach the top corner, yeah. So it goes 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then yeah, on the 5, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna drop your left hand by your left side. Your right hand's gonna become a finger pointing. You're gonna step out with your left leg in a bend, and a lunge. And lean all your weight onto that left leg. And go, hips go the opposite direction. So we're going clockwise. Now we're going back, left, front, back, left, front. Okay. And we're also, the head, we were looking at our hands, we're going to look down towards the bottom left corner now. So it goes, we did, okay, from the beginning, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Good. On the 8 and, we're going to start with our legs. It doesn't really matter what step, they all move into different directions. You can take a step with your left, right, or right, left. We want to aim to end facing the right diagonal a little bit, just so you can see just the edge of your body, but a little bit of your front. So it goes 8 and. On the 1 and 2, hands first. Our hands are going to go open. They're going to basically open up. They're going to start around like your chest, your mid-stomach. They're going to open all the way around to your head. They're going to hit at the top, like around your head level. So it goes 1 and 2. Okay. So you do a little bit of prep. It's not like a distinct prep, but you like kind of release. And you're going to be around here on the 1, where your hands are like at your sides, at your hip level. So it goes 1 and 2. On that 2, when you like hit, you're gonna. It's like your hands are like encapsulating your head. You're gonna hit your head down in kind of like an explosion. Okay. So it goes 1 and 2. Good. On legs, we're gonna bend our left, we're gonna bend our right, then left knee. It goes 1 and 2. So we're gonna bend right, left, and then step back up. And they all do it a little bit different. They all add a little bit of swag in. So you do this however you like, and they'll have like different levels of power. So we go 7, 8, and 1, and 2. Good. We want to make sure that we also go a little bit lower for the 1 and, so that on the 2 we can stand back up, kind of like back to where we were before. So 7, 8, and 1, and 2. Good. 7, 8, and 1, and 2. Good. On the 3 and 4, hands first, we're gonna go nails, nails, drop. Okay. 3, so it goes 3 and 4. So it goes hands, just hands, we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. We kind of like just brush it back. After we hit, we have to make sure we drop so we can go from the beginning. So it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay. So 3 and 4. On the 5 and, we do, some of the lyrics, if the counts are a little bit weird, so we go 5 and, 6 and up. Okay. So on the 5 and, hands are going to be kind of like holding down the table, putting hands on the table, and you can slide your hands to the front of the table. Yeah, so it goes 5 and. On the 6, your right hand's going to go to your shoulder, kind of in like a, like you're holding like a rocket RPG on your shoulder. On the 6, you're going to switch it so that your left arm is now in that same position. So it goes 5 and 6. On the and up, we're going to take our left hand. It's going to be basically like throw, like you're throwing the whole thing out, and then you end holding your left arm in front of your face, kind of covering your arm. Some of them have it in a fist, some of them have it in like a loose hand, so it doesn't really matter. So it goes 5 and 6 and up. Good. So the legs you're going to do on the 3 and 4 and. You're going to set back with your right leg behind your left. You can twist your front leg, your left leg. On that 3. On the and, you're going to set back out, kind of neutral. On the 4, so you can do the same thing but on the other side. So you set back with your left behind your right and you can twist your right kind of forward. On the 4 and, you're going to jump with your legs about shoulders apart, facing the right side. Yeah. So it goes, this is, legs just go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay. With hands, you try slowly. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. On the 5 and, I'll leave the 5, the table sliding across. We're going to step out with our we're going to step out with our right foot to the right side, and as we slide our hands forward, we're going to slide our right leg back. I'm going to bend our left leg, okay? So it goes 5 and. Yeah? On the 6, we're going to do nothing for the up, but as we switch to the 6, we're going to jump out into like a just wider than shoulder width position to the front. Okay? So it goes 5 and 6. And it's pretty fast. So there's not really like a distinct like air time. It's just like a slide and slide, pop, pop. You like really just shoot your legs out. Yeah. 7, 8, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Good. On the and up, after we throw our hand and it goes in front of our face, that momentum is going to have your whole body kind of jump to the side, okay? And you don't want to jump too high, you don't want to bend your knees, it's like just to change your body direction, okay? So it goes from the 5 and 3, 4, 5 and up, 6 and up. Good. Okay. 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and up, 6 and up. Good. Okay, so we're here on the and up. On the 7 and 8 end, we're just gonna walk. They do the position change, but they keep their hand in front of their face, so they're kind of just blocking all the bullets from hitting themselves, all the hate bullets. Okay, so this is and up, 7 and 8 and. So you're gonna wait here for the 7. keep your arm up, and on the 8 and, you're gonna walk 3 steps back to face the front, but you're gonna still hold your left hand over your head, okay? Or over your face. So it's an 8 and. On that and, the 8, you're gonna do the same thing as the beginning. We're gonna have our left hand and join our right hand up. We're gonna step in with the right leg and we're gonna pull it out with our right arm dropping and point with our left hand. Do the same thing. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Okay? So from here it's a little bit different. On the 8 and, we're gonna just have our legs kind of neutral. We're gonna just face front. Our hands are gonna go 8 and. Okay. So on the 8 and, we like do like a reach forward. We want to really aim to like as far as we can, but not so that our arms are straight. They're still a little bit bent. So it goes 8 and. On the 1, we're gonna reach out, and the focus is more on the outside, the reaching around the big tree. So it goes 1. On the 2, we're gonna go across. We're gonna bring it all the way in and pull across our shoulders. So it goes 1, 2. On the and, we're going to shoot the right hand down to the left side, and the left hand's going to go to our right shoulder. So it goes 1, 2, and. On the 3, 4, we're going to drop our left hand, and then our right hand is going to go it's going to pull back around. We're going to pull our right arm backward, like in parallel to our left hand, and it's going to do like a roll and out. So as if we're scooping something underneath our arm, then out. Okay, and you're gonna hold this as if you're holding like this, this like headphone. You're going to bring it to your ear slowly, and you're like, it's too loud. Okay, so it goes 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. This is 5, 6 and 7, 8. 8 and 6. 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Yeah, and you can just make this a little bit dramatic or like a little bit soft. Yeah, this is the only move that you're doing at that point. Okay. Legs, we did 8 and. We're neutral for our legs facing forward. On the 1, 2, we're gonna use those 2 beats, lean kind of away from the middle and then towards the middle. So I'm following. Kihip, we're leaning back, kind of like onto our right leg and then in towards the middle on our left leg. So it goes 1, 2. Good. So we're leaning back for the 1. On the 2, we're bringing our weight towards the left side as we pull our arms across. And on the down, when you move your hand out, you're gonna bend a little bit more just to give you a little bit of like a change in levels. So it goes 1, 2 and. Good. On the 3, 4, we're just gonna, our right leg is basically planted and locked. We're going to move our weight back over to that right side. And we're gonna cross over with your left leg in front of your right leg. It can be in front or behind. We have it either way. Okay. So it goes. We do 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. Okay. One time. So 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Yeah. For the 5, 6, we do nothing. We do 5, 6, and 7, 8. Good. We did 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. Good. Beginning. 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8. There's an extra 7 and 8 and. We're going to use that 7 to kind of slide towards so that we face the right side. Okay, so It doesn't really matter how you slide because they all do it a little bit differently. So it goes 5, 6, and 7, 8, 7, and 8, and. Okay. On the 7th and, I'm following the first row. On the first row, they're basically doing like a cannon. They go and 8 and, they all bend over into like a 90 on each of the beats. So it goes 7 and 8 and. Okay. So you have that and 8 to like start the bend, and you end in the bend. Okay. 5, 6, and 7, 8, 7 and 8 and. Good. Our hands are by our like belt. So it goes 7 and 8 and. So we're basically looking at the floor, okay? We're gonna step 1, 2, 3 with our left, right, left, okay? We're gonna do a bend with the leg that we're stepping. So we first bend with our left. We first bend with our left, and just really baby steps, basically like just the half the foot or like the foot in front of the other. We're gonna do 2, 3, okay? So it goes, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, good. As you do that with your left, right, left, you're gonna be aiming your shoulders or like pulling your opposite shoulder down. So as you said with your left, you're gonna be moving your right shoulder down so it's closer to the ground. So it goes 1, 2, 3, okay? This is 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3. Good. On the and 4 and, we're going to do 3 steps with our right leg. It goes boom, boom, boom. It's like a tick, tick, tick. And it's not any further than the first 3. It's just like use 3 steps to take the same distance, if that makes sense. So it goes 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Good. And as you do that, your shoulder does the same kind of motion, but it's like, as we did like the dip, 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 it does like a tick, tick, tick with our shoulder. And we're always 90 degrees. So it goes 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Good. On the 5 and, we're going to stand back up, or we're going to aim our body back up, but our left leg is going to do like a tick, tick. It's as if you're stepping on the gas pedal, okay? So it's 5 and, okay? And you want to aim so that it's like, you want it to be really powerful for those 2 steps. So go, boom, boom, and you can use your body and like angle back as you step. So those, we did 1, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and, good. You can use your arms to do anything you want. They can like be looser around your belt, so it goes 5 and. On the 6, we're gonna do like a dig and like a slide towards the left side row. Boom. Okay. So it goes 5 and 6, 7. Okay. So 7, you have 2 beats to end up kind of here. You want to aim to have like that circle motion, and you aim like to be moving towards the top left diagonal. And on the and 8 and, I'm going to pop 3 times to like that direction. So it doesn't really matter what you pop with. Some of them use their shoulders, some with their like the whole body. So it goes, we do 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and. Okay. On the 1, we're going to slide back, kind of like where we came from, but like not all the way back to the right side, just into the middle. 1. And on the 2, last couple beats, we're going to do like a little bit of a hop in place, just to center and ground ourselves. So it goes 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2. Good. On that 2, so your hands, as they kind of fall back out of the pop, we're gonna, as we jump for the 2, we're gonna throw our arms in the air, kind of like slightly diagonal towards the front. 2, 3, and they don't drop below your shoulder level, because they're gonna go into like the next part. You're gonna hold your left hand is gonna hold your right elbow, and your right wrist is gonna show like your nail, like you're gonna dangle in front. Okay. So it's as if, and you're holding it around your shoulder a little bit higher so that you can duck and just peer over the edge that is your forearm, okay? So it goes 2, 3, and. So by that and, you should have that your arms in that posture. It's like your arm is like the sniping ledge, and then your fingers are like the grass. We did 2. We did a hop, 2, 3. On the and for and with our legs, we're going to be stepping basically with our right, left, right, and it's kind of like NCT regular. You're going to step with your right, and you're going to turn your left toe and knee out. So it goes and on the 4, you're going to do the other side. So you step with your left leg and turn your right toe out, and then one more time. So it goes 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. And we want to kind of do a little bit like a little bit of a hunch, but not too much, just so that we can like make it look like we're peering over. Yeah. So it's and 4. So as we are doing the and 4 and with our legs, we step with our and 4 and. Our hands are in this posture. You're gonna do like a hit up, up, up each time. So it goes and 4 and with each step. So it goes. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So this is 7, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Good. From the beginning. Oh, that's it. From the beginning. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and up 6, and up 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and good.
다 끝났다면 네 맘이 떠났다면 희망도 남김없이 버려 날